tired of rear delt flies doing nothing, feel like yours just won't grow. Chances are you're butchering the form. Let's fix it. This movement targets the posterior deltoids, the rear portion of your shoulder muscle. It also lightly involves the rhomboids and mid-traps as stabilizers along with your rotator cuff, especially when we add some external rotation. Stand with your feet about hip width apart and a slight bend in your knees. From here, hinge forward at your hips until your torso is nearly parallel to the floor. Around a 75 to 90 degree bend is ideal. Keep your spine neutral from your tailbone to the back of your head. You should not be looking up or cranking your neck. Your arms should hang directly below your shoulders with a soft bend in the elbows, about 10 to 20 degrees. Experiment with hand position. Your palms can face each other, but what works especially well for me to feel it more in my rear delts is to rotate my hands so my thumbs are facing each other. Before you lift the weights, brace your core and let your shoulders settle into a natural position, not overly retracted or pinched. From here, begin the movement by raising your arms outward. Imagine drawing a wide arc away from your torso. You're not lifting straight up, you're sweeping your arms out like wings. The elbows should lead the motion, staying higher than your hands throughout the rep. Keep the movement controlled and smooth, lifting only until your arms are about parallel to the floor, or just slightly below if you feel your traps or neck taking over. Your hands should remain in line with or slightly behind your shoulders at the top, never drifting in front. At the top, squeeze your rear delts and pause briefly. You should feel tension across the back of your shoulders, not your neck or upper traps. Avoid shrugging your shoulders or yanking the weight up. Then lower the dumbbells slowly and with control, letting them return to the starting position underneath your chest, or just shy to keep tension in your delts. Keep your torso completely still throughout the movement. No bouncing and no swinging. Your hips, spine, and head should stay locked in place like a plank, with the only movement coming from your arms. Perform 3 to 4 sets of 12 to 20 reps with focused control, and that's your perfect rear delt dumbbell fly. One great variation to try out involves using external rotation to hit the rear delts more completely. One of the rear delt's key functions is rotating your shoulder outward. So you can mimic a face pull motion using dumbbells. Here's how. Hinge at the hips until you're parallel to the floor, then pull the dumbbells toward your ears with your elbows flared out and thumbs leading the way. At the top of the movement, your hands should be near head level with a clear feeling of rotation through your upper arm. If you want more stability or less strain on the lower back, perform this exercise on an incline bench set to 30 to 45 degrees. As you lay chest down, let your chest hover just off the pad. Let your shoulders relax downward at the bottom of each rep to prevent your upper back from taking over. Don't puff your chest up or pinch your shoulder blades back. This often turns the fly into a trap-dominant movement. Instead, keep your shoulder blades free to move naturally and isolate the rear delts. You can perform this exercise seated on the edge of a bench to help reduce lower back strain and prevent cheating. Just hinge forward and let your chest hover over your thighs, keeping the same arm path and elbow position. The biggest mistake people make with the dumbbell rear delt fly is thinking it's just a fly movement. When you try to bring the weights too far up, your traps and upper back start to take over, not your rear delts. Instead, stop the movement just when your arms are in line with your torso or slightly above. That's where your rear delts are fully engaged. Using momentum is another form killer. If you're swinging the weights up with your whole body, you're not isolating anything. Instead, pick a lighter weight and control the movement. And lastly, doing them all at the same time. Which of these mistakes have you caught yourself doing? Drop a comment below and let me know. Check out these videos if you want to learn more. Till next time, veriði sæl.